It seems like everyone has a different opinion when it comes to ports. I'm of the camp that they can either be really good or really, well, not good. Now, it's pretty hard to make a bad port. If the game you're porting is already good, it's relatively hard to mess that up. It's possible, don't get me wrong, it is definitely possible, but you don't see a ton of bad ports. You see a lot of cash grabs though. Games that just don't really add anything new at all and are just put out for the sake of, hey, yeah, people will probably buy this again. Those are definitely cash grabs. However, Nintendo has generally been pretty good about adding stuff to ports so that they don't come across as Nintendo just being like, yeah, well, we don't have a game for this month, let's just fart out something we made like 7 years ago. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe got a fully reworked battle mode with brand new characters. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe both got new characters acting as easy modes so those platformers could be more inviting. Captain Toad got Odyssey themed levels, brand new DLC packs, and a full co-op mode. These games all originated on the Wii U and made the journey to Switch, however they got significantly upgraded along the way. Now let's talk 3D World. I know it's a meme on this channel that I love 3D World way too much. I mean, I've made an entire video essay about why I love 3D World too much. This is one of my favorite games of all time. It's probably my favorite Mario game, so the prospect of it coming to Switch and getting new content, man, I mean, you guys know, I've made so many videos about this, I'm so excited. However, there's one feature that could be added to Super Mario 3D World Deluxe that I want to talk about today. Will it be added? Probably not. Is it the most necessary feature? God no. But it would be really it would be cool. It would be cool is what I'm trying to say. That feature is online connectivity. However, there are multiple ways to go about this. They could implement a co-op version or a competitive version, and that's why this is so exciting. As a quick rundown for those of you guys who don't know or haven't played the game in a while, Super Mario 3D World is the only 3D Mario to implement true multiplayer. None of that, oh, you play as a cursor like in Galaxy, or oh, you play as a hat like in Odyssey. No, you are, like, this is full multiplayer like you would find in 2D Mario games. However, Nintendo introduced a brilliant mechanic that can make this game just an absolute blast and rival Mario Kart or Mario Party as the greatest game to play with a group of friends, and that mechanic is the scoreboard and the crown system at the end of every level. Essentially, every character shares lives, and your goal is obviously to defeat the level so you can either move on or just, you know, feel accomplished. So you and your friends are going to be working together. However, at the end of every level, you and your friends get your points tallied up, and whoever had more points gets the crown. Does the crown do anything? No, not really. I mean, it gives you 4,000 points if you finish another level with it, but all that does is help you get the crown again, so there's really no point to this thing. However, that does not stop me and my friends from absolutely going ham over who can get the most points to get the crown. You end up with this hilarious mess of working together to beat the level, but backstabbing your friends so you can get all the points. Whether you're playing with just 2 people and it's essentially a duel between you two to try and get the most points, or it's a 4-player frenzy where no one knows what the hell is going on and you're just trying to go through the level, this mechanic makes Super Mario 3D World, without a doubt in my mind, the most fun 3D Mario. There's just absolutely nothing that compares to the joy that you can have with your friends in this game when everyone's in the right mood, and it's just perfect. Now let's get to what I'm actually talking about in this video, the online multiplayer. As I said, I don't think this would happen, but if I was Nintendo and I could choose to implement this, here's how I would do it. You can play through the entire game in co-op. Essentially, when you start up the game, you would have the ability to invite friends. You would have to invite friends. You couldn't do this with random people. Then, once you have these friends invited, the game would function exactly as if they were sitting on the couch next to you when you're playing the Wii U version. You would be able to go through, play any level you want. It would be a completely normal way to play the game, except this way, it would actually allow people who never really got to play the game multiplayer in the first place to actually, you know, play the game multiplayer, which is how I believe this game was intended to be played. However, what gets me truly excited about this would be the competitive play. Imagine that you queue into a lobby like when you're playing Mario Maker Versus. There's 4 total players, each one with their own point score, and you get put into a level. except maybe instead of a randomly assigned level, you get tossed into a Mario Kart 8 style voting screen where everyone gets to choose one of 3 selected levels and the game chooses that level for you all to play. Then you have to beat the level without getting a full game over. You get a full game over when everyone on your team is dead at once and no one's, left to pop people out of their bubble. If you guys don't beat the level, everyone gets a bad grade and everyone's, ranking goes down. However, if you guys win, your ranking goes up based on how many points you got. For example, if you guys win and you came in second, you would get some points, but you wouldn't get as many as the person in first. I cannot stress how absolutely fun this would be. Plus, replay value. Super Mario 3D World is probably one of the most replayable 3D Marios. In order to just 100% the game, you have to beat every single level in the 12 worlds with 5 different characters, plus getting the 4 collectibles in each level and hitting the top of the flagpole of each one. That doesn't even mention the mystery houses and all that stuff. I mean, damn, there is a lot of stuff to this game. But if you're like me and you love the game to death, you probably have done it all. I've done it all on the Wii U multiple times, and something like this, an open-ended, online multiplayer where you could always be working to improve your ranking, that never gets old. It would be the absolute perfect way to not only integrate this game with Nintendo Switch Online, which is something Nintendo has said they want to do with their titles, it would give this game a legitimate reason for people to double dip. It would add insane amounts of content. It would just be a overall blast. Do I think it'll happen? No. And I'll inevitably be kind of disappointed, I guess, then, because now that this idea's in my head, just not getting it is gonna be somewhat disappointing. But I just wanted to make this video to talk about how absolutely fun this would be. A lot of you guys are probably watching this and being like, yeah, it would be fun, but it wouldn't be that crazy. But for the specific subset of people who have played this game with the right group of friends and know absolutely how much of a blast it can be when you get into those working together yet working against each other situations, you guys will know how magical this mode would be that I'm talking about. You guys would know how absolutely phenomenal this would be. It's a hard feeling to kind of describe without having experienced it, on your own. And I 100% know that if you have experienced the kind of, chaotic multiplayer that I'm talking about, then you will know you've experienced it and you will 100% agree with me. Will it happen? No, but I wanted to make this video about it. With that out of the way, thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel because, oh man, we have a lot of crazy videos coming up. One in particular is just, it'll blow you guys away. It's my favorite video, the hardest I've worked on any video. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but man, it's gonna be sick. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Thomas from the Switched Up, signing off. Peace.